we're Gareth and Kiruna.
Hiya.
So, do you remember in our very first episode we saw the salty dog through the telescope?
Yep.
Well, we origamied that ship that you saw through the telescope, so we thought we'd teach you how to origami your own ship.
What is origami, Kiruna?
So, origami is a Japanese art form where you fold paper to make different things.
So you made this?
Yes, so I folded this out of a square piece of paper. So...
Okay, it's brilliant. Can you just keep folding them and I don't do anything?
No, I'm going to teach Gareth how to fold them and I'm going to teach you how to fold one. Now, we've got some origami paper.
Okay.
But you'll notice it's square. And having origami paper can be a bit of a luxury. So maybe you at home, maybe you don't have any origami paper. So I'm going to show you how to make a square out of a rectangle. So this is just a scrap piece of paper I took out of an empty notebook. Mm-hmm. And maybe you've got some paper in your printer, or maybe your paper is a newspaper. So it might be rectangular like these. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick. Do you see this is a square?
Yep.
And a square is made up of two triangles.
Yep,
Okay?
I see that.
Right. So what we're going to do with our rectangular piece of paper is we are going to fold a triangle like this. So you fold a triangle in yours, Gareth. And we fold a nice triangle.
Folded a nice triangle, Kiruna.
Great. And we are going to, using a pair of scissors...
Oh, I see. We just cut along and then we'll have a square.
Yes.
Clever.
So do you want to do that?
Yes.
You might need a grown-up in your life to cut that for you. I don't know what the rules are in your house with scissors. So you work within the rules at your house. But we cut down that edge and you'll end up...
Thanks for letting me use a pair of scissors, Kiruna.
It's all right. Gareth is a grown-up. I can also use a pair of scissors, I'm just saying. But I thought I'd let Gareth demonstrate, given I'm doing most of the talking today. So, do you want to do the same for this one?
Hold on. Square.
Square, so that's a nice square.
All right.
And you're going to cut down this one. That's great. So we can show everybody at home how to make a square.
Gonna show you.
There we
Showing
go.
you now.
Oops. Dropped a bit of scrap paper.
Square.
Right. So you can make your own square paper at home to work from. So that's to get you started. But I'm going to suggest, just because it's different colours on each side, that Gareth maybe use one of our coloured origami papers so that it's easier for you to follow.
Okay.
Okay? So you make a square piece of paper for yourself. So you've got a nice square piece of paper.
Yep.
And feel free to always pause or stop this or watch this video again if we go too fast, okay? Mm-hmm. Right, so they're my two different sides. We start by folding it in half.
Okay.
Okay, so that's folding it in half, like that. Okay, tell me when you're ready, Gareth. We want a nice crisp edge. So you go over the edge a couple of times with your finger.
Did you say crisps?
No, I did not say crisps. I said a nice crisp edge.
Oh well. Crisp.
This is not rice paper. It is not edible.
Okay, crisp edge. Done.
Right. Okay, so then we open it up again and then we fold it in half but in the other direction. So that you'll see you end up with quarters. Quarters. So we've done a half and a half. So you get the lines that cross each other that way.
Yep.
Okay. Right. So then the next one is we go in half again, but this time diagonally across. Diagonally. So you end up with the triangles that we were talking about before. Your two triangles. So you've got your line across the middle.
Yep.
Line across the middle going vertically.
Yep.
And then a diagonal line, just one. We only need the one going across.
Yep.
Like that. Okay? All right. Now, this square, we fold this bit into its own little triangle like that. Can you see what I've done?
Yep, done
Hold
it.
it like that, right? And we work our way around. So then we go this one, which has got the line cutting through the centre of it. It gets folded to the middle as well. So it's looking like this. And then we do it again, like that. And then one more, like that.
And we've made another square.
We have made another square. That's what I like about origami. You sort of learn a lot about different shapes because just by doing it, you realise you keep making different shapes as you go. Right, so we've got this. It opens up like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is, you see how these two have the line going across the middle of each of the triangles, right? They're the ones, so that one, it's got the crease in the centre there from the diagonal that we folded. You want to, this is a little bit tricky, fold it back on itself just a little bit like that. Do you see that? So what I did was I folded it back on itself a little bit like that. So how's yours looking? Yours is looking good, Gareth.
Yeah.
That's looking good, right? Then we do the triangle that's opposite. We do that, but maybe we fold it so that the overlap is not as big. So you've got your big one here and a smaller one here.
Okay.
Okay, how are you going with that?
Yeah, good.
So I'll just show you that again. There you go. Okay.
See, that's
right.
the smaller one, that's my bigger one.
Now, you might need to pause this a couple of times because this gets a little bit, oh, what's she doing?
Oh,
So,
what is she doing?
well, let's see. Okay, so we're going to fold the whole shape in half again. So
Well, you put those bits in. I missed that.
So hang on. So you see this shape?
Yeah, yeah,
You leave them out.
yeah.
But you fold the whole shape in half. And you give a nice crisp line, get that happening. So you want that crease. So that you end up with a shape like this. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's what it looks like. Okay, then we open it up again.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you see there's kind of a diagonal line? Do you see there's kind of a diagonal line here?
Yes.
We're going to fold across that diagonal line. So we're folding it in half again, but this time diagonally we're folding it. You
Yes.
just want to make another crease going across that.
Got it.
So
Done.
it looks a bit like that.
Done.
Okay, then you open it up again. And then we go in the opposite direction. So we fold it in half again diagonally in the opposite direction like that. So we've done a crease across the middle, crease diagonally, then a crease diagonally again.
Think so.
Okay, now this bit took me a long time to get, so I've practiced a fair bit. You can see I've done a few over here. Right, so I do this by putting my finger in the middle where all the creases meet, and then I fold, and you can see, those edges together like that. So that's kind of what I'm doing.
Like this.
Like that.
Oh boy.
So hang on, let me open it up so you can see. Like that. So you fold, that's it. So you want those two corners that are in Gareth's left hand to make, that's it.
Yeah.
And it folds like that. Okay? And then so if you fold that down to the table,
Yeah.
you can see
I've got it.
we've got one of the sails. Okay? Let's open it up again because we're going to do that
To the
other side. So I put my finger in the middle. That's just how I do it. And get that crease.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So that you end up with your sailing
A
ship
big sail and a little...
like this. Now, how I made mine stand up is I folded the back over.
Yeah.
So I made a little triangle fold here at the bottom of the boat.
Yep.
I grabbed another piece of origami paper that was blue, but you could even just use a bit of tack, anything. Now, would you hold my ship up for me while I find a bit of tape? Tape. Here we go, bit of tape. Use my scissors, cut that off, and then spin it around so that they can see. Hold that for me, please. Thank you, Gareth. And just tape that down.
Great.
And then you've got your boat on the ocean.
I'm going to try mine.
Now, I'm just going to disappear for half a second because I can see what I need on the other side of the room.
What do you need?
Toilet roll, an empty one.
Ah, for a telescope.
For a telescope. So, how did we do that shot? We cheated it. We used a toilet roll. We looked through the toilet roll, which we held up to the camera. Do you want to try that with your longer arms, Gareth, to demonstrate? No, I meant to hold it up to the camera.
Oh, sorry, camera.
So you see, looking through the toilet roll, we made our own telescope and boat. Can I have the telescope, please?
You can.
Ahoy there, me hearties. Arr. So you can rewatch this as much as you need to follow the instructions to make your own boat. These ones won't float on real water. We'll have to look into that and work out how you origami the ones that float. But these on paper, I think, look really pretty, don't
I think they look great.
Yeah, and so don't forget how to make the square out of your own rectangle paper or scrap paper that you find around the house, maybe a bit of newspaper.
Maybe you can have a competition with your parents or your guardian and see who can make the best ship.
Or, make up some stories with your boats.
And remember, if you want, you can use an even bigger square to make an even bigger boat.
That is true. You could use a big square piece of paper. So if you liked this make and you like what we're doing, please subscribe to the channel below.
Yeah, don't forget, subscribe and like.
Oh, and we wanted to add one more thing. If you want to get in touch with us with ideas or show us pictures of your boats, you can contact us through Pirate and Parrot TV Facebook page.
Pirate small and a parrot so tall, he is clever and she is mean. The stories are told of a fortune in gold, so they sail the seven seas. She's mean and bad, but the parrot is smart. Who'd have thought